Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing today? I am back again to bring you some wonderful word again upon this glorious day. Excuse me. Today we're going to talk about setting boundaries for your life. This is one thing we all need to be doing, setting boundaries for our lives to make sure that we take control of our life. Once we set boundaries for us, for ourselves, for our lives, we won't, well, no one else will be able to tell us what we can and cannot do for us. Okay. So this is what we're going to talk about today. And like I said, setting boundaries for your life. Um, because once I started setting boundaries for my life, that's when my life became more peaceful. And once you do this, set the boundaries for your life will be peaceful as well. You will, like I said, you will take control of your life. You will not allow people to tell you again what you can and cannot do. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. Like I said, my name is Felicia, the Anointed Trainer. And if you don't mind, go ahead and start sharing my videos. Start sharing the clips and everything, and go ahead and like my channel because I will continue to bring you more inspiring information to help you to take control of your life, help you to take control of your health and all of that stuff. That's what I would do. Like I said, my name is Felicia, the Anointed Trainer, and we're going to go ahead and get into this message so I can go ahead and get started on it and give you some encouraging tips for this day. So, like I said, we're going to set boundaries for our lives, and setting boundaries involves communicating your limits and your expectation clearly and assertively toward other people. You want to tell people how what you are expecting from them, and allow them to understand what they will be expecting and receiving from you. Those are setting you're setting boundaries for yourself. Like I said, you would tell and set those. Once you set those boundaries, again, you will have peace in your life, and not only will you have peace in your life, you will allow people to have peace in their life when it comes concerning your life. That's the main thing right there. You would tell people what they again what they can and cannot do, or what you will and will not allow people to do in your life. That's the main thing about setting the boundaries for your life, is to keep people, you giving them how how far you will allow them to do things in your life. That's the main thing. And once one like here are some tips that will help you set your boundaries, because these are some of the tips that I use to set boundaries in my life. And not only did I set the boundaries in my life, I have a voice to other people. These are my boundaries. If you don't want to follow my boundaries in my life, then you can figure out where you need to be in my life. Because, like I said, once you set those boundaries for your life, you will not allow people to misuse you in no form or fashion. So, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to identify your limits. You need to know what you are, who you are, and what you are comfortable with people. When you will allow them to disrespect you in your life, like I said, you will let them know immediately this is not going to fly with you. That's what I tell them. This is not going to fly with Felicia. So you would know, you would need to do the exact same thing. Just let them know that this is not who you are. This is not who you are anymore. And you will not allow them to do it. Uh, like I said, once you learn how to use that word no, they will get the hint real quick. And then you will communicate clearly. Express your boundaries directly and respectfully. Like I said, again, let them know what you will allow and what you will not allow. That way you will continue to have the peace that you need in your life. And then be specific. Define what is and what isn't acceptable. That's the main thing. Let me say that again. Define what is and what isn't acceptable for you. If you do not want, say for instance, you're dating someone and you do not want this guy to, say, hug you, maybe on the second date. And if he doesn't respect that, then you probably need to bounce him on about his business because that right there is he's breaking your boundaries. So once you set your boundaries, let these people know up front what you will accept and what is not acceptable on your specific boundaries. Okay, then you will set consequences. Establish what happens if your boundaries are disregarded. That's what I said. Like I said with the guy that if he wanna, when you told him you do not want him hugging you on your second date, and he tried to do it anyway, then you that right there ought to let you know in the second date that he is not for you because he will not respect your boundaries, even when it comes to something simple as a hug. Now, it may be a simple hug, but if you're telling this guy that you do not want him hugging you on your second date, because if he can go over or push you to your limits on your second date, there's no telling what he gonna be done push you to on your third, fourth, or fifth date, because he already is telling you he is not going to respect you or your boundaries. Okay. And then practice assertiveness. Stand firm. I mean, stand firm with, respect yourself and respect them as well. But stand firm on what your boundaries are. Do not allow anyone, no one, to come in and tell you what you can and cannot do. What basically what they're going to tell you what they're going to do, regardless of what you're telling them, what you're not going to do. But if you're going to stand firm on it and be assertive of the things that you're trying to voice to the people in your life, you're going to let them know if you want to stay in my life, if you want to continue to be in my circle, be a part of my life, then you're going to have to respect my boundaries. Simple as that. And like I said, be consistent. Because if you continue to allow them to do or break your boundaries or disregard what you're saying that you're not going to allow, then they will continue to push you to the limits to see just how far they can get or what they can get by with. So be firm, be consistent, and enforce your boundary consistently. And prioritize your self care. Always take care of yourself. I tell people this all the time. Um, I know a lot of people are focusing more on massages, which is good. Don't get me wrong on that part. But prioritizing by taking care of yourself. Don't focus on taking care of no one else. Focus on taking care of you. On one of the videos, I said that when me and my ex-husband separated, one of the things that I had to learn with me was my self-care, because I was too busy since I was at the age of 14, well, at the age of 15, I became a mother. And so at the age of 15, I have always taken care of someone else other than myself. So once I learned that I had to start taking care of me, because all my children are grown. My son, like I said, I was 15 when I had him. He is now 44. So, and then I have twin girls, which are 33. So I had to learn how to take care of me. And that's what I did. And I want you to start doing the exact same thing. And once you start taking care of you, you will love yourself to the point where you will not allow anyone to disrespect you in no time, in no environment, no setting, nothing. You would not allow yourself to settle to allow people to disrespect you, telling you who you are, who you will not. What they're telling you who you are. But I want you to start telling these people who you are. You have to voice your own opinion of who God said you are. And this is where once you start setting your boundaries, this is where you would start loving yourself to the point where you will not let no one disrespect you. And this is one of the things that I want you to continue to do. I want you to continue like I said, to love yourself. Remember, setting boundaries is essential. I mean, it really is for you to maintain a healthy relationship and prioritizing your own self-being. And I pray that this message was encouraging to you. And if you don't mind, start sharing share the information with someone else, and then continue to like my page and follow me because I will continue to bring you more encouraging words. And I want you to continue to be blessed and make sure you continue to be blessed, be blessed, be healthy, and make sure I'm sorry that you continue to. Did I tell you my name? Maybe let me back up. My name is Felicia, the anointed trainer. So I want you to continue to be blessed, continue to be healthy, and make sure you move that body.